So, guys, how are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Doing
I'm
great. How are
great.
you?
It is EJ here with FaZe and Greg. We're going to talk about the new movie Crimson, which when's the official date that it comes out?
The 29th of this month.
October 29th on
October
Invis,
29th?
on the Invis
Yes.
platform.
Amazing. Can we talk about what Crimson is all about?
Greg, take the floor, man.
Well, look, it's a Halloween film. It's sort of incorporates all of Brian's charm and a lot of scares, a lot of fun. Sort of incorporates just sort of his world, the FaZe world. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. I don't want to give away too much, but it's a lot of scares. It's the perfect Halloween film.
It's
We're
like,
gonna
can I add on? It's a clown movie. Wait, is that spoiling it or no?
There are some clowns. There are some scary clowns in the film. I
Yeah.
think that's the taste we'll give everybody. But it's good. It's scary. I mean, but it's equal parts super fun and funny. I mean, as you know, Brian's like super charming. Obviously, he's got this great
Mhm.
connection with his fans, and it sort of just encompasses who he is as a person and who some of the people in his orbit are, with Anthony and Noah and some of the FaZe guys. But then it gets legitimately scary.
Things start happening as I move into my new house.
Really?
Yeah, that's pretty much like the plot. It's like I move into a new house and some weird things happen. And it's like it's crazy because it's kind of like real life because I just moved into a new house, so it
Mhm.
was like perfect timing for this movie for the type of plot that it was. But yeah, I don't know how much I could say or not, but it was super fun filming, and then for all the scares that happened, I was actually scared filming them. So I don't know. I think in the viewer's point of view, it's gonna be a good scary movie.
Now, why were you super scared in filming these parts?
Because there was actual like jump scares that I didn't know to get my like initial like legit scared reaction.
Mhm.
And I was
Yeah,
told that before the movie. Like Greg was like, "Yo, we might scare you a little bit, like without you knowing, so you could be in character." And I was like, "Oh no!" And that's exactly what they did.
Greg, is that normal when you are doing a horror movie? Like you'll tell the actor, like, okay, so something may be coming, but we're not going to tell you just so you will be scared as hell when it happens. Is that normal?
actually, I give Brian more information than I would usually give somebody, because a lot of times I won't tell him I'm going to scare him, and I just scare him to get that really true reaction. But yeah, it's totally normal. I think if especially with some of the jump scares and so forth, the more once you know it's happening, then you anticipate it and then you actually start acting. Whereas
Yeah.
I wouldn't tell Brian if I was hiding around the corner. I wouldn't tell Brian if I was going to bang on something near him. And we got really authentic reactions from him. So yeah, it's totally normal, and I love to do it. It keeps everybody in character, and it keeps every take fresh.
I feel like there is a special mind to direct a horror movie. Would you guys agree or disagree?
I agree.
I'd agree. I think everyone has their sort of niche, if you will, and somehow horror is. We were talking about the other day. I'm born October 30th is my birthday, so I'm a Halloween baby essentially. So I think it's just kind of been in my blood since I was a kid. And Brian's not too long after. So this whole area, this whole sort of fall Halloweenish area is good for both of us.
Yeah, you love
EJ,
spooky season. Yes?
do you know that Greg directed Paranormal Activity?
I did not.
I directed the Ghost Dimension, the last Paranormal Activity film.
You know what's funny? I remember, you know what? I still don't know if Paranormal Activity was real or fake, which I think is good, right? As a director.
It's very good. Yeah, and that was our whole goal. I edited Paranormal Activities 2 through 5, then I directed 6, and yeah, that was our goal, to keep the audience not knowing if it was real or if it was fake.
Let me
So
take that first and second one. Oh my God. Like I literally had to sleep with the lights on for a couple of days. That's normally how it is whenever I watch a scary movie or, you know, a scary TV show. I sleep with the living room lights on. I have two night lights in my room because that's how scared I am. But I love like watching scary stuff. What's your favorite part about like watching scary movies and things like that?
Brian, you take that. Actually, what's your deal?
I think I kind of like what EJ was saying. I'm kind of the same way. It's like I love scary movies, but I hate the aftermath of it where you're just super scared and like you leave the lights on and stuff. That's literally me. But I think what I love about scary movies is just like it's just like the thrill of it. It's like I just love getting scared. I love Halloween. I love going to haunted houses. I just love the whole theme of Halloween. It's like one of my favorites after Christmas.
Greg, did you directed the movie that you guys filmed at Six Flags in Atlanta?
Yeah, I directed Hellfest.
Isn't that crazy? I love Hellfest. That's
Yeah,
like one of my favorites.
it's so funny because it's like that. First of all, that movie. Well, I don't want to say it was so unassuming, but you think an amusement park, and then it just takes turns, and you're just like, what the hell is going on? What are we doing?
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, horror is this great sort of cathartic experience for everyone just to sort of you get to experience in a horror film all your fears and you get them out on screen, you get them with a big audience, and hopefully they don't happen in real life. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun to sort of craft it all. And I'll tell you, Brian was I love to do this, and it's a very collaborative process. And Brian was really collaborative with the scares. It was great just kind of talk to him about what scares him and get a sense of how he reacts to everything. And we all have these fears. We all, when you talk about is there a special sort of person to do horror films, we all have these sort of fears that we've been having our whole lives. And it was great to kind of tap into that with Brian and get a sense of what scares him, how it scares him. And I think it's really going to come across well with the audience because it just feels real and it feels authentic. And everything Brian does on his channel is authentic, and he has this great connection with his fans. And I really feel like our film taps into that in a great way, but with the horror aspect.
Yeah, it's cool because I make a lot of like scary videos as well. Like I said, I just love scary stuff. So for the past like 5 years on my YouTube channel, I've done a lot of scary horror
With the
themed
pranks,
videos.
right?
Yeah, and like a lot of pranks and stuff. And like all my fans are like, dude, you literally have the most genuine reactions when you're scared. And I would always think if I would ever be in a scary movie, and like that'd be a dream of mine. And here we are, like 5 years later, made a scary movie with an amazing director, amazing crew, and like it's like it's literally a dream come true. And I can't believe it's literally gonna come out in like 2 weeks. Like that's crazy.
I'm sorry if I asked this before, but I'm so excited just talking about scary movies right now. Did it just like, how did you even get linked up with the movie Crimson?
I think they were already talking about making the film with Brian, and I knew the producers, and they came to me with the project and said, we have this guy, FaZe Rug. And I said, okay, yes. As soon as they said that, I said yes. And I have kids. My kids are huge fans of Brian's. And then we sort of talked about the idea. And then I came back and pitched them some ideas. And then I just actually went to Brian's house one day. I just went over and we sat down, we talked. We had a couple of phone calls before that, but we just sat and talked, and we connected in a really good way. And then, like, honestly, it's like I've known him for years at this point. It's like we just fell in really easily, and
Yeah.
it's really casual. And but it was great. Yeah, like I said, I knew the producers. They brought the project to me, and I think it's something, Brian, you've been sort of talking about for a while with these guys.
Yeah, I was just told like, hey, do you want to be in a scary movie? And I just said yes right away because I'm like, what kind
no
of question
details.
is that?
Right.
Yeah, just scary movie with me. Yeah, let's do it.
And
yeah, but it was a good teaming. It was a really good partnership. I mean, you always go into a project like not knowing how everyone's going to react and so forth. But honestly, from day one, I felt super comfortable.
Same.
Like we're now texting each other all the time and calling each other and having a great
Yeah.
time. And like, it's awesome. I really could not be happier.
Isn't it great when it just clicks? Like, especially when you're working with someone and the relationship just clicks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was actually really, really nervous before day one because I was like, what if the director is like really mean and strict, and it's gonna be a long, long 2-3 weeks. But right away, like we like clicked right away. My cousin and my best friend who are also in this movie, like we all just clicked with Greg, and we started messing with him. Like it was like a good friendship right off the bat, and like it helped us get into character, and it helped us just like finish the movie and just have a lot of fun while doing it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm the most immature person on the whole set.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, listen, whatever it takes to get, the actors into the headspace and to make the movie fun, because I feel like what we're doing is fun. It's not necessarily work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
100%. But like I said, I went into this going, I know Brian has this great connection with his fans, and honestly, it translates into real life. It's like he's not different in person than he is on his channel and so forth. So for me, it was a really seamless, easy fit. He is who he is. He's just a good guy, and
Thank you.
so is Anthony, and so is Noah. They're all just really good people first, and we all just kind of meshed, and we just had fun. And it was like honestly one of the most fun experiences of my life.
Well, Crimson,
Appreciate that, Greg.
it comes out October 29th.
October 29th.
Cannot wait to see this.
You're gonna love
You know
it.
what's funny? Like, clowns are supposed to be happy, but there is something scary about clowns in a scary movie, right?
Yeah.
Clowns are
You'll-
scary.
Wait till you just see like the type of clowns that were in this.
Yeah, I'm so scared by like regular clowns, so I can just imagine how it is in like, in the movie. Probably gonna be
Yeah.
scary as hell.
We have these amazing clowns, amazing performers that people were actually in clown troops that brought a whole bunch to the table and different makeup styles, and it's pretty cool. It's really cool.
Bri, Greg, thank you so much for jumping on Crimson. It comes out October 29th. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks for having
Take care.
us.